of defense. There's no two ways about it. And the American government knows it. The British government knows it. The French government knows it. So it will be something of a pride for United States of America and for Donald Trump to majestically allow United Nations to pronounce officially recognition of Donald Trump will do it himself.
But Mr. Chinedu, I understand that America have overriding influence and power over UN General Assemblies and voting. Should US under Donald Trump push for it? Maybe there's a draft and UN General Assembly vote against it. Do you think Trump will veto it in favor of Biafra?
But anything that has to do with Biafra is 100% Trump. In the United States of America, like you rightly said, some states have issued recognition, of that's what we need now. Recognition. We are not talking about restoration of Biafra. We are saying that the world should. And remember that in the world system globally now, American, any day you see America come out or Israel come out and say, United Nations have made a statement and we are in support. All the whole allies of these nations will align with the Biafran recognition. That's how it was automatically. But we are not relenting. We have powerful international lobbies who are moving from one country to other, seeking solidarity of Biafran recognition. So in that inaugural speech that will take place on the 20th of January this month, as I'm talking to you now, people are already flooding Washington. Biafrans all over the world are already flooding Washington in preparation of what is to come. And what is that is to come? Don't be surprised that Donald Trump might decide to take the bull by the horn when he is about to address the world in his first inaugural speech as the 47th president of the United States of America.
Well, specifically speaking, what is the significance of that invitation for Biafra restoration? In this angle, Mr. Tinubu, we understand that the Igbos are the most traveled in the whole world. Do you think this is it comparative advantage or being everywhere in the world is a plus to this Biafra struggle?
It's a big plus. No matter how you look at it, just like what Israel is enjoying today, you cannot tell me that 15 or 20 million Israelis today in that location are all the Jews all over the world. No. What they needed is just a place to call their home. Why? They remain. The excess of this is that, it will expose Igbos to expertise. It will expose Igbos to international relations. It will expose Igbos to international armory, innovations, military, top military innovations and all that. So by the time they're able to get all this expertise and come back home, I promise you, technologically, politically, and otherwise, the Biafran government, nation or country is going to be the pride of the black man in Africa. And that was why they have started saying that it is the first black Jewish nation in Africa. God bless you. It is the first Jewish black nation in Africa.
Okay, now let us bring this angle because we understand that the Jew have always seen the Igbos as their brother. Because we saw a video that made around the other time where some Jew were chronicling how the Israel helped Biafra during the war. So in all this, do you think Israel will still be in the forefront to actualize Biafra?
I think Haniya, when I talked about it, Haniya served Benjamin Netanyahu for years and is still serving a British Israeli government up to today. And as close as Haniya was to Benjamin Netanyahu, he still gets Biafran brief up to this moment. So aligning with Israel is not a story. I can tell you most Knesset and Likud members knew that there is need for Biafran restoration. Presently now, under Benjamin Netanyahu government. So the relationship they want to get there is that the Igbo people over the years have built an image for themselves globally. There's nowhere you will go that people are not happy to align themselves with the Igbo people. In Israel, the Jewish nation, as I'm talking to you today, if you go there, you will see Igbo military in IDF. You see Igbo women in IDF. You see Igbo community enjoying deep relationship with Israeli government to today. There's there is something that makes them Jews. Dear Pastor, is where I have been when Emmanuel Amunike buried his dad. He was trained he was trained up in Anambra State, but from Imo State. Emmanuel Amunike was a top striker in Super Eagles during his playing days. I was there. When you get in Ri, you will see more than 1 million symbols of Jewish nation. Both their clothes, the sign of David.
And archaeological wise, they say so many things have actually.
No, because when you go there, they will tell you who they are. You see it written all over them. In their entrance to their door, you see the map of the Zionist sign everywhere. In all the whole communities, in all the whole kindred. And I ask question, but this is Israeli logo now. They said that is who they are. That it has been there from generation to generation.
Maybe we need to do an investigative journalism and go there.
Pastor, I am not telling you cock and bull story. I am telling you something. If you go there tomorrow, you see it with your eye, with yourself. That the Jewish blood. That when they tell you that the ancient Hebrews are blacks, what do you think? Hebrews, the ancient Hebrews are blacks. What do you think? We are the one. And there is proof. But in what we do, there's a synergy that is what we are. Because an Igbo man, before an Igbo man opens his shop, he calls his chi. Before an Igbo man does anything, he calls his chi. It is there in our naming, the way we name our children. Everything is telling you that we are attached to the God of heaven and earth himself before man. That is the source of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when you look at how Nnamdi Kanu operates, well, I've never seen an international agitator that goes down on his knees and pray. I've never seen, but Nnamdi Kanu does it. To telling you that he recognizes his source, he knows who he is. When the lawyer said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm a Jew." So what does that tell you? They know, and a lot of people are already saying it, that it's possible that the Igbo people are the real Jews. But we're not going to that angle for now. But what we're saying is that, you know, when you see an IPOB rally, you see an American flag and you see an Israeli flag. What does that tell you? You cannot see British flag there.
It tells you that they have something in common.
It tells you that that's the direction we are going. When you see an Odua man, a Yoruba man with Odua flag, he identifies with who he is. When you go to the north, you see their own flag, it identifies with who they are. So we cannot be seen to be outside our own source. And you know our own source. The God Chukwuokike Abiyama. What is it? God of Abraham is Chukwuokike Abiyama.
God of creation. We must say every thank you, Mr. Achille. Thank you.
And that is just the beginning of the winning side of the Biafra. You know, when I told you that this issue of Biafra is a spiritual thing, I told you people, you thought I'm joking. I said it last year that it was a spiritual. That it has gone beyond Nigeria, it has gone beyond physical.
Is that what you are? Is that why?
Beyond what Nigeria can handle.
Is that why you are dancing?
As you can see, why not? Sugar no.
There is one popular song you used to sing.
Me.
In Igbo language.
Ihe tinyere gị bago n'ọnụ ekwensa ga-emetụ ya aka. Ihe tinyere gị bago n'ọnụ onye ira ga-emetụ ya aka. Iji ya ọbame ewere ewo Biafra anye gị. Igbo na-eche ndụ onye nne-eme ọnụ ewere ewo Biafra anye gị n'aka. N'ihi na ihe tinyere gị bago n'ọnụ ekwensa. Biafra is in the hand of God. And the Lord God Almighty has signed and endorsed Biafra. And is waiting for the appointed time. And that time has come. You understand it? They believe by kidnapping Master Nnamdi Kanu will quench Biafra. They believe by tagging Simon Ekpan will make Biafra not to come. And as Biafra, Simon Ekpan have been restricted from the social media, Master Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, detained unlawfully and unjustly in DSS. Now, are you getting it? Now, today, you can see the 47th U.S. president that is coming to be inaugurated has given Biafra an official invitation. That is international award.
If I may ask, what does it mean for the restoration of Biafra? Do you see Trump endorsing Biafra?
Trump, hello, you don't need a prophet to prophesy this one again. Because it's already happening. By the invitation, the symbol of this invitation is already indicating on air everywhere that Trump has already